Good day everyone, I'm Julia Maxine and let's talk about political law. Political law is that branch of public law which deals with the organization and operations of governmental organs of the state and defines the relation of the state with the inhabitants of its territory. It is an established legal practice area encompassing the intersection of politics and law. Political law comprises election law, voting rights law, campaign finance law, laws governing lobbying and lobbyists, open governmental laws, legislative and executive branch ethic codes, legislative procedure, administrative procedure, constitutional law, and legislative and regulatory drafting. Political law are applied primarily to governmental officials, candidates, advocacy groups, lobbyists, businesses, non-profit organizations, and trade unions.
In regard with our video of political law, we portray the rights of the transgender people and how it is enacted. It widens my knowledge on how we must protect and respect our LGBT people.
Hello everyone, I am Marasigan and here is my takeaways regarding with what we show you in political law. As an advocate of gender equality, I think we should be addressing a problem that is currently happening inside or outside premises of our university. We emphasize the challenges of some students who are not freely expressed on their own because they are still not allowed of wearing the uniforms they wanted. In order for us to connect this in our government, since they are the ones who has authority to regulate policies, establish new rules, and make action to it. Political law is a branch of public law which deals with the organization and operations of the government organs of the state and defines the relations of the state with the inhabitants of its territory. The importance of studies in law and political science is not just stressed upon for students aspiring to forge a career in these fields, but it is also an important knowledge area for students aspiring to be politicians, managers, diplomats, journalists, and even film directors or producers. With this type of short scene, we spread awareness to everyone and hopefully next time this will be taken into action. Thank you.
Let us now talk about labor law. Labor law delineates the rights and benefits that employees have the right to, as well as to establish specific requirements like the number of rest days required and other things of the sort. It is crucial to know everything and also to know the importance of the relationship between the employee and an employer, the due process, and the different types of employment, and a lot more. Employees, managers, and other staff members need to know enough about the various laws as they are sometimes referred to in state to avoid breaking them.
Okay, so please take a seat. Thank you. And may I have your resume, please? Oh, Mariah go. Oh, Glycelle. Okay. So, I just want you to know na we have qualifications, but age doesn't matter as long as you are qualified to the job or position you will acquire. Okay, let's start. Okay, Mariah, this will be your work and you can submit it up until 8 p.m. Thank you. And Glycelle, Pineda, submit it because I need it on Monday.
Hey you! What's your name?
Mariah, sir.
I just put 100,000 here. The company's money is lost. Have you seen it?
Sir, I think that's Glycelle's mom. And I think I saw her earlier spending it.
The new employee?
Yes, sir.
Glycelle from Finance Department.
Yes, sir.
Call Glycelle and come to my office right now. Come in. Have a seat. Yes, please, send it to me. What's your name again?
I'm Glycelle's mom.
And you're from Finance Department, right?
Yes.
For this one.
No, sir.
Is this yours?
No, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
I have seen a footage from the security department. Are you sure you don't have any idea? I'm talking to you, Glycelle. Just so you know, this will be your last day. You are fired.
Sir, no, don't fire me.
No! This is the company's policy.
I will return the money.
No.
Sir,
You're not
please,
responsible.
don't.
You're always late. And you even pickpocket from the company's money. Is
Sir,
there
I need this job.
No! Get out! Get out! No! You are fired!
With the labor law, it teaches us about the employers and the employees' rights. And in addition to that, the employer has three powers: the power to hire, the power to control, and the power to fire. In our video, the power to hire is based on the employer's right to hire its own personnel. Contrarily, the power to control refers to the employer's ability to control how the work is carried out. And lastly, the power to fire, which employers are free to fire any employee at any time and for any reason or no reason at all. In our case, me as an employer is fired because I stole something from the company. With that, I can see both sides of the story, and I learned that everyone has the rights to fight for themselves.
Political law governs the relationship between the citizen and the state. It also describes how the three branches of government interacts with each other. The legislative branch will either make or change a law, which executive branch will implement or enforce, and the judiciary branch will interpret it and apply it in individual cases. Laws are created to maintain and protect peace and discipline. On the other hand, labor laws are crucial to smooth operations of businesses as it advocates full protection of the employees.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Rizza Dantes from TM6B. So, the overall discussion: the tourism and hospitality industries also have their legal aspects. As we apply the political law in these situations that you have watched, it is the area of public law that focuses on how the state's governing bodies are structured and run, as well as how the state interacts with the people that live on its territory. There's an equal division of authority among its three departments: the executive, legislative, and judiciary. Not just that, but In tourism, there is a Department of Tourism and its attached agencies. So, as we go further into the internal factors in the tourism and hospitality industry, here comes the relationship between an employee and an employer. And based on the labor contract in line with the law and collective agreement. So in labor law, there is a power of employer. Power to hire means they have the right to select the employees that they want and they can set qualifications as long as they are qualified to the job. Power to control, and next is power to fire. There are just and authorized causes in power to hire. Just, these are the employees who are fired because it is their fault, the employee itself. It is just to remove or fire them. But of course, there is still a due process. While authorized causes, these causes are in legal nature, with certain notification to the employee and also come with due process. Overall, in labor law, there are job contracting, labor contracting, just compensation. In terms of salary and wage, they must avoid giving token of appreciation such as packed goods or any form of items or in kind. There's also an overtime pay, holiday pay, such retirement pay or benefits, maternity leave, and the different types of employment. These are the regular, the contractual, seasonal, fixed term, and casual employment. In addition to that, employees must know what to do to prevent incidents that may cause legal action and what to do once they have already happened. Thank you. That's for all.